Are you anything like me where you woke up the morning of November 9th feeling like the world as you knew it had completely changed? As I was watching the election results come in, I cried myself to sleep. And yet somehow, I woke up the next morning feeling hopeful. For some time, I've pondered about the worsening divide in our country, and as I worked to get Hillary elected, I was focused a lot on the difference between what was happening in our urban communities and our rural communities. And I kept wondering, why does it seem that our values are so different? And what are people so afraid of? And on the morning of November 9th, it occurred to me, perhaps I was focused on the wrong thing. So that morning, I, the urbane, lefty-leaning, Ivy League educated, white CEO of a diversity and inclusion consulting firm, realized I had an enormous blind spot. I've been working for years for young black men, for immigrants, for minorities, for women, for LGBT folks, for urban inner city poor. I feel like I know these communities and I can fight for them. In my company, we work with organizations on their systems and their structures to help ensure that people of all backgrounds are heard, that their voices are included in the conversation, that they are given fair access to opportunities. Despite my focus on this work, there's a large voice in America that I am not familiar with at all. And I have a responsibility to go out and listen to that voice and give it a platform to be heard. In order to understand these marginalized groups of people, it is important in our work to discuss white privilege. But what I wasn't paying attention to was those white people who have less privilege. Do you know rural working people in this country? I don't. So I'm setting out on a mission to find out what is real, what is true, and to dispel any thoughts that perhaps I, or maybe even you had, about what's really going on. And that's where the idea for the documentary Blue Girl in a Red State got started. Blue Girl in a Red State is a listening tour. I'm gonna go out on the road with a small camera crew, and we're gonna meet people where they are, in diners, in factories, on farms, in local businesses, out on the street. We're gonna listen to what they have to say, and we're gonna hear how we can make a difference. I wanna make something really clear. I'm not going out there to change anyone's mind, but hopefully to open my mind and maybe even yours. We're looking to raise money on I Fund Women to help support the filming of this documentary, Blue Girl in a Red State. And we hope that you'll join us on this journey. If you care about America like I do, then we owe it to ourselves, to our children, to our communities, to our country, to go out and listen to these stories, and more importantly, hear what people have to say, what their challenges are, what their hopes and dreams are for the future, and then, only then, can we actually start to heal the divide in our country. I hope you'll come with me.